Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back. Today is June 30th, 2026, and this is a 50K Eval account that I've purchased. It's my second one that I've ever gotten. I do apologize. I started the recording session just a tad bit late. And so the reason why I went with a 50K account, I figured um, the buffer would work out pretty nicely for me. And by the buffer, I mean as far as having a 2K loss buffer, right? On the 25K accounts, you have a 1K loss buffer, and just on the 50Ks, it's a little nicer. Just on the off chance if you have a bad trade or something like that, you can give yourself a little more latitude. And so right here, this turns out to be a phenomenal trade, right? I have 20. I'm a bit underwater. I set a stop right there for 18. But I'm also looking to add on this, right? If this pullback doesn't hold, then for me, it's confirmation that we're going to get more bullish momentum, right? Like that the trade's going to go long. And so there we go. I added 18. I'm allowed up to 40 contracts. And for those of you thinking that I'm full porting and trading crazy, I just say to you, check this out, right? You see, I have a stop there, not for all of them, but I have a stop there. Look at my unrealized, right? So if you think I'm full porting, mind you, I'm already up $1,000 on the day, right? So unrealized, I hit there was a grand. You see that I have 38. I'm looking for a nice pop. That's kind of on me, right? I'm learning the trade and how to hold bigger size longer. I didn't like that it was kind of stuttering here a little bit. Hindsight's always 2020, right? As once you get out of something and then you start looking at it from a more objective eye, without the pressures of the emotions, right, of being currently in a trade, that's when you're like, oh man, everything about this trade was pointing long, right? And so again, I grabbed five right there. You see, I set a stop for 10. You're probably wondering why is he setting a stop for 10? I set a stop for 10 because I have intentions of adding to the trade. You saw I had five, I added an additional 10, 15 contracts total. It made the little pop that I was anticipating it to do. And because things are a little choppy right now in the 1 minute, and although you can't really tell because it's a little small, these candle wicks are huge, right? Like you're talking about 10, 12 points per wick. I like trading with a tight stops. And I size up to 10 contracts there, looking for some more bullish continuation. And again, I know some of you are like, man, why didn't you just hold originally? That's not really my strategy. Whenever I do, sometimes I get burned, right? I don't read the signs that things in the market are beginning to shift, right? That the momentum is beginning to shift, or that maybe there's something that I wasn't aware of. I don't know. I just use the sign. And so this is a nice move right here, right? And what am I doing? I'm just scalping, right? As I see it go up, I go ahead and I add an order. I take advantage of that little spike up. In case you're wondering what happened right there, what goes up will come down. I set my buy stop order just in case if it popped and it ripped against me, but I anticipated that this was going to flush down. I have two sets of trades in my playbook, right? The first one is what you normally see, which is breakouts and breakdowns around key areas. But the second one that I have is uh, counter trend plays, right? From exhaustion plays. So this has been going up. It's been trending up pretty aggressively throughout the day, throughout the session. And when I saw that we were getting a sell off, I knew it was going to be a hard snap down, right? Usually those kind of trades, they either happen right away or they don't. Hence why you saw that I set a stop right immediately there. And so right here, this is just me scalping, right? Taking advantage of volatility and momentum. What goes down hard will come up hard, right? The inverse. Overall, it was a great trading day, or great trading session, right? I have more videos coming out. You'll see those in a bit. This was a phenomenal trading session. I ended up earning a whole lot more than I should have. I didn't set a limit, like a daily gain limit, right? Uh, Made a little over $1,500. Again, it was a phenomenal session. We're halfway there, right? We'll see if we can get it to fund it. Hopefully before the week's end. I'm not gonna push it by tomorrow because that's just one day, but we'll see if we can get it by week's end. Thanks for watching. See you next time.